What up? What up? What up? What's going on, people? How y'all doing? It's been a few years since Dr. Umar announced that he wanted to start a school for young black boys, got the property and everything, but collected money, has, hold on, has the buildings, but there's no, there's no school activity. And here's the truth, guys. That school is not gonna. That school's not gonna start anytime soon. You get me? There's no school for Dr. Umar. That school's not gonna get started. Don't let him deceive you, man. He's gonna fix it up and he's gonna sell it. That's what's gonna happen. Oh man, it's no school, man. I mean, can you blame him? Look, he's making more money. Sometimes Dr. Umar don't have to say anything. Um, People are talking about Dr. Umar. So he has one of the best jobs. He gets to travel all over the country. So he's not focused on the school at this time. Because if he was, that school would have been built. Start small. I mean, that's the way it is, and that's the whole uh, goal of a business, nonprofit, whatever you want to call it. You start small, really small. You start even today online. You know, you can start, or you can have an online school. people people are getting nursing degrees, and their school is in Florida. Their school is in California. You know what I'm saying? And all this is done online. You telling me Dr. Umar can't do a school online and get paid from it? You know how many people will sign their children up for Dr. Umar's school online? You know how much he will make? You know? But he doesn't want to do a school. I don't think he does. I don't think he wants to do a school. I think he's just, you know, just dragging along, man. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, it's the people that his followers that, you know, that I feel bad for because they believe the school is going to start. And I'm telling you, the school is not going to start. You know, the school is not going to be a school. Because if there was going to be a school, he would have started online already. Dr. Umar is a powerful name, right? He started that online school. Everybody sign on online. He hires different teachers, keeps the overhead low. You know what I'm saying? He can hire people, start getting that money now. Then later on, as the money's coming in, shoot, use some of that money to fix the school and get that school started. You know, start with a small um, sample size. But trust me, that school is not going to start anytime soon. You know, it is what it is. No disrespect to his fans, but it is what 10 years or longer. You know, Dr. Umar, go look on his YouTube. I mean, his Instagram. He has a list of travel dates. It's going to be in Africa. It's going to be in all these places. That man has no time to sit back and worry about no school. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's no question about it. You know that school is not going to get started. A real businessman would have. That's the thing. Always going to say this. Like whatever your skill set is, and you want to start a business, you got to learn the business side of it. All right. So if Dr. Umar, I'm not saying he's not smart, But if he was really serious about the school, he would have started online first. I'm telling you, he would have started online first. It's possible, right? The kids right now still doing online school. You know, like if we have a snow day, the kids got to go online to do the school. So he can still use the same credentials for that school he's building in Delaware. He would get so much money. Oh my goodness. He would get so much money. It'd be ridiculous, man. I'm telling you. He does that for a year or two. Woo, woo. You have children all over the world, people all over the world, or maybe all over the country, signing their children up. Watch. They will sign their kids up, because there's a lot of people, women that love Dr. Umar, but the business side is not there. So I'm not surprised. All right, folks, that's what I wanted to say. I personally don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Um, Regardless of it, his name is always going to be a social media conversation. Um, he's no matter what, and he's always going to sound, you know, it's on stage. People love how he presents his arguments, and he's fight for young men and and the black community and stuff like that in Africa. So, but as far as the school goes, I just don't think it's going to happen. Um, it's just not going to happen. I see people like, yeah, we can't wait for the school to open, and I'm just like, since when? Since when? That school has been in talks. The building has been purchased for years. You know, it's old news now. Like nobody even people don't even talk about the school anymore. People don't even talk about Dr. Umar anymore like that, except for D. Durrell. And D. Durrell's he's a Dr. Umar supporter, so he's going to defend his boy regardless. D. Durrell is always going to support his boy. But shout out to D. Durrell. Um, but Dr. Umar, it's just not going to happen, y'all. Just take it like it is. It's not a fight for all his fans. That school's not going to open. He's going to fix it up and he's going to sell it. All right. All right. I don't know what the value of that property is, but he's going to sell it and somebody's going to buy it. Watch. Someone's going to buy it. He's going to sell those buildings. He's just waiting for the right time. He's going to hold on to it. So what he's doing is fixing it up. and he's going to sell it. He ain't starting no school, man. Trust me. That man ain't starting no school. And now, if he does, and he proves me wrong, I definitely will come out and make an apology. But to all these fans out there, Dr. Umar is not starting a school. Man, that's just the way it is. Let's keep it the business side of the school. If that was the case, and your name was very powerful, you would have been started an online school. There's so many softwares that you can use. You can, like I have the Zoom, right? You can split it into different classes and stuff. You can create different rooms on Zoom. Like I've done the training before. Let's say I'm doing a training of 20 people. I split it into 20, maybe 5 different rooms. You know what I'm saying? And you have the same um, tools to use in those rooms. So you can do the Zoom and start online. In fact, he can do after school programs online. And these people will pay. These mothers will pay Dr. Umar, but he doesn't want. That's not what he wants. He wants to travel all over the world. That's Dr. Umar right there, traveling all over the world and speaking all over the world. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. He doesn't have time for he doesn't even have time for his own children to talk about your kids. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got time for his own kids. He ain't even married to a woman. He ain't married to a black woman, and he's telling y'all to marry a black woman. You know, so make it make sense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He's a great speaker. But at the end of the day, he's a social media um, influencer. That's it. That's it. If you really want to do community engagement, you get that thing started. Even if it's just one person, you get that thing started, you're moving. But he doesn't even have one student, one potential student, you know. Trust me. I know people that have started schools. So, and they don't start it 10 years, 12 years. Just having a building? No. They start with a little small house in the basement. They start as an after school program. Sometimes they start during the day. They start with their kids first. Then they add other kids. Then they add other kids. And then before you know it, they're a school. They get a building, boom, done. It could be possible. So yeah, this school ain't coming, y'all. Jesus will come first before that school comes. All right, folks, have a wonderful day. Peace.